South County Stallions, 13-1 last year, a bit of a Cinderella story. Chad Ricardo of the Ricardo Report, and we're here today to see if this team can take that success, build upon it, and compete for a VA 6A championship.
The SoCo Stallions have long been one of my favorite programs to cover. As a team, they're excited. The atmosphere here at practice is energetic and the action continuous. The Stallions have a way of wearing down their opposition, and you don't have to be around practice for long to understand exactly where that comes from.
Coach, the discipline, structure, and pace are extraordinarily effective and impressive here. How does that help this team prepare for and be successful in the games?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that as fast as we go in practice, when they get into a game, the kids come back and will tell me the game's slow, just because of the pace of the other teams.
I've seen that allow for you guys to wear teams down in the fourth quarter. Is that one of the things that you pride yourself on here?
Yeah, and that's trying to be a better team in the fourth quarter than we were at the start of the game and wear the other teams down.
Tell me, what is the characteristics of a true South County Stallion?
I mean, the kids got to be mentally tough. I mean, we demand a lot of them, and so hopefully it toughens them up. But they got to be a mentally tough kid to come out here and go through what they go through in practice specifically to get into the game. Because practice is hard, games should be fun. Now, the other thing that we pride ourselves on is the weight room. So we're real big on trying to get our kids to understand that we need to have an advantage in the weight room.
As we've spoken to, 13-1 last year, impressive run through the playoffs. Does this team have what it takes to take it to the next step and compete for and ultimately win the VA 6A?
Well, I mean, that's the goal. You got to prepare week by week because it's pretty tough to get there.
Coach P, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
VA 6A can be challenging. You got to have a solid defense to win it, so I wanted to spend a couple of moments with cornerback Christian Madison.
What about your game allows you to be so successful out here on the field?
What I'm taught, you know, I try to just do the little things. I focus on the little things, practice the little things. So.
One of the most impressive things about you is that out here you're getting work against one of the top wide receivers in the area. How does it help you to get so much practice against Dylan Spalding?
Oh, it definitely helps me a lot. Like anyone else I go against, I feel like totally confident because like he's the best I'm gonna ever face. So me, as far as high school.
I'd heard a ton about Dylan Spalding and thought it was about time to meet him face to face.
Let's be honest here. You got all the size, you got all the skill, you even got all the accolades. A lot of people are talking. I want to know, is what they're saying true? Are you as good as they say you are?
I mean, this year I'm going to have to prove to everybody why I'm ranked #1. I got a great team around me that's going to help me tremendously. I mean, I can't do it without the team.
Last season, speaking of that team, you had a very impressive year. You had well over 50 catches. You had well over 10 touchdown catches. What about your game allows you to be so effective out there on the field?
Definitely the players around me. They push me, tell me, come on, man, next play, if I drop the ball or anything, I miss a block, the next player on me. So that's definitely helps a lot.
The Cinderella season that you all had last year, undefeated in the regular season, you went on that impressive playoff run until you ran into Westfield, unfortunately. What can you do as a student athlete to help this team get over the hump and compete for the chip this year?
Definitely we're pushing each other, trying to get over that this year. I mean, last year was a heartbreaking season. I mean, this year I feel like we're pushing each other every day in practice. What we're going to do this year.
Dylan Spalding, a team first, humble guy. You heard it here first at the Ricardo.